This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
English with Us podcast.
Hello, everyone. I hope you all are doing amazing today. Welcome and welcome back to English with Us podcast. My name is David.
Hello, David. And hello, everyone. I am very excited about today's topic because the Amazon is such an amazing place. When people hear the word Amazon, they often think of a huge river, green forests, wild animals, rain, heat, and adventure. I also think this topic is very useful because learners can use this English to talk about nature, travel, animals, weather, and feelings. So today we are going to have a fun and simple conversation about being in the Amazon.
That is perfect, Emma, because today we will learn simple English for talking about being in the Amazon. We will talk about the rainforest, the river, animals, plants, weather, daily life, useful questions, and easy phrases people can use in real life.
David, before we start today's episode, we have a quick announcement, right?
Yes, Emma, we're now posting the full transcript and study pack for each podcast episode on Patreon. Each study pack can help you review the lesson, practice useful English, and keep learning after the episode.
That sounds really helpful.
Yes, you can join us on Patreon for only $3.99 a month. The link is in the description. Thank you so much for learning with us and supporting the podcast.
We hope to see you there. Now, let's start today's episode. David, quick question. What is the Amazon?
The Amazon is a very large rainforest and river area in South America. A rainforest is a hot, wet forest with many trees, plants, and animals.
So the Amazon is not only one river, it is also a huge natural area.
Yes, exactly. A useful sentence is, the Amazon is a very large rainforest in South America.
That already sounds very useful.
Yes. Another useful sentence is, the Amazon is full of life. Full of life means there are many living things there.
Quick check, David. A rainforest is a hot, wet forest with many trees, plants, and animals, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what are some things people often see in the Amazon?
People often see tall trees, green plants, rivers, birds, insects, monkeys, and many other animals. Insects are very small animals like ants and mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are small flying insects that bite people.
Those are such important nature words.
Yes. A useful sentence is, there are many tall trees in the Amazon.
That is a very strong, simple sentence.
Yes, another one is, the Amazon has many green plants and animals.
That sounds very natural.
Yes, another useful phrase is, some insects in the Amazon are very small, but there are many of them.
That is a great sentence.
Yes. Another one is, the Amazon feels alive everywhere. Alive means full of living energy.
Quick check, David. Mosquitoes are small flying insects that bite people, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what kind of weather do people usually have in the Amazon?
The weather is often hot, wet, and humid. Humid means the air feels warm and full of water.
That sounds very different from dry places.
Yes. A useful sentence is, the Amazon is hot and humid.
That is very practical.
Yes. Another one is, it rains a lot in the Amazon.
That sounds very natural.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, the air feels heavy because of the heat and water. Heavy here means strong and full, not light.
That is a very useful describing sentence.
Yes. Another one is, people often feel hot very quickly there.
Quick check, David. Humid means the air feels warm and full of water, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what animals do people think about in the Amazon?
People often think about monkeys, parrots, jaguars, snakes, frogs, and fish. A parrot is a bird with a curved beak that can...
Here's your report.
Oh, thanks, Jane. I wish I could hire someone just like you.
Try LinkedIn Hiring Pro. It's more than a job board. It's like the recruiter you always wished you had. Hiring Pro uses real-time insights to match your role to LinkedIn's unique network of professionals and delivers a short list of best fit candidates. You'll spend less time sorting applicants and more time talking to the right people.
Let's do it. You're irreplaceable, Jane, but another you would be great.
Hire right the first time. Post your job for free on LinkedIn today at linkedin.com/quality.
can have very bright colors. A jaguar is a large wildcat.
Those are such exciting animal words.
Yes, a useful sentence is, many people want to see monkeys in the Amazon.
That is a strong, simple sentence.
Yes, another one is, parrots can be very colorful. Colorful means full of bright colors.
That sounds very natural.
Yes, another useful phrase is, jaguars are beautiful, but people must be careful around wild animals. Wild means not living with people.
That is a very practical sentence.
Yes. Another one is, some frogs in the Amazon are very small but very bright.
Quick check, David. A jaguar is a large wild cat, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what about the Amazon River? That is a big part of this topic, too.
Yes, definitely. The Amazon River is one of the most famous rivers in the world. A river is a long natural line of moving water.
That is a very important word.
Yes, a useful sentence is, the Amazon River is very large.
That is simple and strong.
Yes. Another one is, many people travel by boat on the river. A boat is something used for travel on water.
That sounds very natural.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, life near the river is very important in the Amazon.
That is a great sentence.
Yes. Another one is, the river helps people move from place to place.
Quick check, David. A river is a long natural line of moving water, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what do people often do in the Amazon?
People may travel by boat, walk in the forest, look at animals, learn about plants, visit small villages, or explore nature. Explore means go around and learn about a place.
That sounds like a real adventure.
Yes, a useful sentence is, people often explore the forest with a guide. A guide is a person who helps show the place and lead the way.
That is a useful word.
Yes. Another one is, some people travel by boat every day.
That sounds very natural.
Yes, another useful phrase is, visitors like to look at birds and animals. Visitors means people who come to a place for a short time.
That is a great everyday word.
Yes, another one is, walking in the Amazon can feel exciting and a little scary.
Quick check, David. Explore means go around and learn about a place, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what kind of sounds do people hear in the Amazon?
People hear birds, insects, frogs, water, wind, and animal sounds from the trees.
That must sound amazing.
Yes, a useful sentence is, the Amazon is full of natural sounds. Natural means from nature, not made by people.
That is a very nice sentence.
Yes, another one is, I can hear birds and insects all around me.
That sounds very natural.
Yes, another useful phrase is, the forest is never fully quiet.
That is a strong idea.
Yes, another one is, at night the sounds can feel even stronger.
Quick check, David. Natural means from nature, not made by people, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what about plants in the Amazon?
The Amazon has many kinds of plants, trees, flowers, and vines. A vine is a long plant that grows by climbing or hanging.
That is a great word for this topic.
Yes, a useful sentence is, some plants in the Amazon are very large.
That is simple and useful.
Yes, another one is, vines can hang from trees.
That sounds very natural.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, the forest looks green in every direction. Direction means the way you look or go.
That is a beautiful sentence.
Yes. Another one is, some flowers in the Amazon are bright and unusual. Unusual means different and not common.
Quick check, David. A vine is a long plant that grows by climbing or hanging, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, how do people often feel in the Amazon?
People often feel amazed, curious, excited, hot, careful, and sometimes tired. Amazed means feeling strong surprise in a good way. Curious means wanting to know more.
Those are perfect feeling words for this topic.
Yes. A useful sentence is, I feel amazed by the size of the Amazon.
That is a very strong sentence.
Yes. Another one is, I feel curious when I hear animals in the trees.
That sounds very natural.
Yes, another useful phrase is, the Amazon makes people feel close to nature. Close to nature means feeling connected to the natural world.
That is a lovely sentence.
Yes, another one is, the heat can make people feel tired very quickly.
Quick check, David. Amazed means feeling strong surprise in a good way, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what are some common questions people ask in the Amazon?
People often ask, what animal was that? Is it safe here? How far is the river? Why is it so hot?
Those are huge real-life questions.
Yes, another useful one is, did you hear that sound?
Very practical.
Yes. Another one is, should we go this way?
That sounds very natural.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, do people live here?
That is a very important question too.
Yes. Another one is, what kind of bird is that?
Quick check, David. Safe means protected and okay, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what are some...
It's 1938. The 2-week pay period is invented. But then the world got faster. Faster travel, faster delivery, faster everything. Except our pay. Until now, with daily pay, everyone can access money they've earned when they need it. Yes, this is the future of pay. Daily pay. Work with the leader in on-demand pay at dailypay.com. Transfer fee may apply.
simple answers people can give?
A person can say, I think it was a monkey, or yes, this area is safe with the guide, or the river is not far from here.
Those are very useful simple answers.
Yes, another one is, it is hot because the air is very humid.
That sounds very natural.
Yes. Another useful answer is yes. People do live in some parts of the Amazon.
That is very practical.
Yes. Another one is I do not know that bird, but it is very colorful.
That is a strong, simple answer.
Yes. Another useful phrase is let's stay together and keep walking.
David, what should people bring if they visit the Amazon?
People should bring water, light clothes, good shoes, insect spray, and maybe a hat. Insect spray is something people use to help keep insects away.
That is very practical.
Yes, a useful sentence is, you need water because the weather is hot.
That is very important.
Yes, another one is, good shoes help you walk more safely. Safely means in a safe way.
That sounds very natural.
Yes, another useful phrase is, insect spray can help with mosquitoes.
That is a great real-life sentence.
Yes, another one is, light clothes feel better in hot weather. Light clothes means clothes that are not heavy and warm.
Quick check, David. Insect spray is something people use to help keep insects away, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what if someone wants to sound more natural when talking about the Amazon?
Then they should use small details. For example, instead of only saying it was beautiful, they can say the river was large, the air was hot, and the birds were very loud.
That makes the English sound much more alive.
Yes, a useful sentence is, small details make your English stronger.
That is a great learning point.
Yes, another one is, talk about what you see, hear, feel, and do.
That sounds very practical.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, I saw tall trees, heard many birds, and felt very hot.
That is a strong real-life sentence.
Yes, another one is, the Amazon felt huge, green, and full of life.
Quick check, David. Details are the small parts that give more information, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, can we do a simple practice conversation about being in the Amazon?
Yes, let's do one.
Okay.
What do you like most about the Amazon?
I like the river, the animals, and the feeling of being close to nature.
What animals do you want to see there?
I want to see monkeys, parrots, and maybe a jaguar from far away.
That is a very natural Amazon conversation.
Yes, it sounds very real.
Let's do one more.
Okay.
Did you hear that sound?
Yes, I think it came from the trees.
Do you think it was a bird or a monkey?
Maybe a bird, but I am not sure.
Excellent. Very simple and very useful.
David, what are the most important things to remember from today?
First, learn useful Amazon words like rainforest, river, boat, guide, monkey, parrot, jaguar, vine, humid, and insects. Second, learn simple feeling words like amazed, curious, careful, and excited. Third, use small details to make your English sound more natural.
That is such a clear plan.
Yes, English for this topic does not need to be difficult. You only need some useful nature words, some feeling words, and a few simple real-life phrases.
That is really helpful.
Yes, simple English is enough to talk about the Amazon in a clear and natural way.
David, let's do a quick review quiz before the big summary.
Good idea. What is a rainforest?
A rainforest is a hot, wet forest with many trees, plants, and animals.
Yes. What does humid mean?
Humid means the air feels warm and full of water.
Correct. What is a guide?
A guide is a person who helps show the place and lead the way.
Perfect. What does amazed mean?
Amazed means feeling strong surprise in a good way.
Excellent. That was a very, very long and detailed conversation about in the Amazon. Now let's have a quick review of today's lesson.
Today, we talked about simple and useful English for being in the Amazon. We learned important words like rainforest, river, boat, guide, monkey, parrot, jaguar, vine, humid, insects, and village. These are very useful words for talking about nature, travel, and daily life in the Amazon.
We also learned useful action and idea words like explore, travel by boat, hear sounds, see animals, stay safe, and use small details. These simple ideas help learners describe what people do and experience in the Amazon.
We practiced strong real-life questions too, like, what animal was that? Is it safe here? How far is the river? Did you hear that sound? And what kind of bird is that? These are simple, natural, and very practical.
We also talked about common feelings in the Amazon, like amazed, curious, excited, careful, and tired. That helps learners talk not only about the place, but also about how the place feels.
The big idea is this: English for this topic does not need to be complicated. You only need some useful nature words, some feeling words, and a few simple real-life phrases. That is enough to talk about the Amazon in clear and natural English.
Your final homework for this lesson: comment 1 to 2 sentences about the Amazon. Here are 2 simple example answers.
Example 1. The Amazon sounds amazing because it is full of animals, green plants, and natural sounds. Example 2. If I visit the Amazon one day, I want to travel by boat and see birds and monkeys in the forest.
Thank you everyone for watching and listening all the way to the end.
If you enjoy our podcast and would like to support us, you can find the donation link in the description.
Every bit of support helps us keep creating free English lessons.
Keep practicing, and we'll see you later in the next episode.
Your employees want more than a paycheck. Recognized teams are 23% more profitable. BHN gives you gift cards that make every achievement feel personal. Visit BHN.com to learn more.
Episode.